NCL's in the news. In which country out there is raising their port fees? Let's find out. Well, hello there. I'm Tom, your host, and this is Tom's Day Trips, a cruise show. Well, today we're going to talk about NCL with three things they're doing and a particular country that is raising their port fees. So let's talk about NCL first. Now, NCL has a program called More at Sea, and that replaced the Free at Sea. And the segment of the More at Sea is the internet package. They give you 150 free minutes to use the internet on board of a sailing of 7 or more nights. Well, they just upgraded that to sailings of 12 or more nights. They're going to give you 300 minutes instead of 150. So they're doubling that. I think that is a great thing they're doing. So if you don't use the internet that much, 300 minutes for almost 2 weeks, that's a good bargain. And of course, it's free. And they are 100% hooked up to Starlink now on all their ships. Starlink is the internet provider that Elon Musk basically is designing, and it gives the cruise lines a lot better internet service than they did before. So look forward to that. NCL is also ordering, another topic about NCL, a brand of new ships. They have on order, starting in 3030, a class of ships that is bigger than the Breakaway Plus class ships, which is the Escape, Joy, Bliss, and the Encore. So this ship basically is going to be 4 ships. They're going to roll out in 3030. They're going to be 225,000 tons, and they're going to accommodate over 5,000 passengers. So, NCL is building bigger ships. I did an article on Disney building smaller ships, and then you got Royal Caribbean basically just have your mother ships. They got giants. I think NCL is going to be now competing with Royal Caribbean. These ships are supposed to rival the Oasis class ships. They're going to be just as big, just as good as the Oasis class ships of Royal Caribbean. So something to look forward to. They're going to roll out 4 ships starting in 3030. They're going to do one every other year until they rolled out to 2036. So look forward to that. And they have not been named yet. The class ship hasn't been named yet. They're just letting them know what they're going to be doing in the future. So hats off to NCL. And before we continue, I'd like to invite you, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe. Doesn't cost you nothing. A little button on the bottom, click it, activate the notification bell, and that will help the channel out. Well, I am shooting for 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 740 now, so I need your help to hit that 1,000. And then once I hit 1,000, then we'll work down 2,000. But we want to hit 1,000 first. So I want to toast all my recent subscribers, all my present ones, all my old ones, and all my new ones. Cheers. This is a toast to you. And I want to thank you in advance. So next thing we're going to talk about is Iceland. Well, Iceland is raising their port fees. Last year, in 2024, their port fees were $3.60 per person. Well, it got raised up 5 times to $18 per person on a port fee. Well, it kind of, in other words, kind of pissed off the cruise industry, and they've already had 80 cancellations to Iceland. Cruise industry saying, you're going to do that to us? That's a humongous raise in taxes. Well, we're not going to go. So they've already canceled 80, and they're still canceling, and some cruise lines are actually thinking about canceling their 2026 itineraries here too. So if you have a cruise to Iceland, you haven't been notified yet, haven't got no notification yet, call your cruise line. Find out what's going on, talk to someone. That's what they're going to be doing, and this starts January 1st of 2025. So if you have a cruise that has got change, leave a comment below, let us know. All right, so that's it for Iceland. And well, actually, one thing left in Iceland I want to talk about is they were hoping to raise $10 million for this per year with this tax to do infrastructure. Well, apparently they've been, their plan's been kind of foiled because the cruise lines are not putting up with another country raising taxes. Mexico raised their taxes, the Bahamas raised it a little bit, everyone's raising their taxes. A little bit's fine. When you bring it up 5 times more, it's a lot. And this right here is by the numbers. So if you have a cruise ship that has 2,500 passengers at $14.40, that's $36,000. Multiply that by 3 stops at $108,000, and multiply that by 5 cruises. So it's over $500,000 for 5 cruises because the country wants to raise their taxes. So I think that's a lot. So think about that. And the next thing we're going to talk about is NCL is rolling out another new program, which is late checkout. So if they're going to do it first from European sailings. I'm putting up the sailings right now for you to take a look at. So the way the program works is you got to leave your cabin by 8:30, and you get to roam around the ship till about 1 o'clock. They'll store your luggage for you. You can hang around the ship, have your last lunch in your favorite restaurant. And it's a lot better, especially if you have a late flight, than hanging around the airport for the same amount of time. So that's what they're doing. It is a fee, $49 for adults, $39 for children. And this right here is only on some European flights at the moment. Whether they're going to roll it out in the whole line, we'll see what happens. I think it's a great idea. I spent too many times at an airport for 4, 5, 6 hours waiting for my flight because I got off the ship too early. So that's it for today. And I want to thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate you. And next time I'll be seeing you. Bye.